There's no place like New York City at Christmas time. From the lights to the snowy surprises. Wow, wait, look at that. Whoa! To the tree vendors that put the merry in Christmas all across the city. But it takes a lot of work to get a Christmas tree to the streets of NYC.
It takes about 7 years to get that tree up to get ready to get it for the city. And you got to harvest it.
The trees start here on farms like Allen's.
You know, then you got to get it on the trucks. You got to get it to the city. And that's a pretty tight schedule.
But that tight schedule to get a tree from farm to city has been complicated this year by labor shortages and supply chain issues.
It's just hard to get the labor right now. There's other people that have problems with the trucking end of it.
There are also fewer trees to be cut, a problem farmers trace back to the 2008 recession when they couldn't afford to plant as many trees. And now, more than a decade later,
we're lacking the tree. We don't have the supply of them because we've been downgrading, but usually 6,000, we're down 2,500 this year.
Once Allen's trees are cut and sheared, they're shipped off to the city, where vendors like Tree Riders NYC store them in Queens until it's time to unload them in the East Village for the holiday season.
What starts off as an empty sidewalk is then flooded with lumber and trees and humans who just build and build.
How much more difficult is it this year to make this all happen?
A lot more. Like a lot more difficult. This year, we went to 4 different states. We called 200 farmers just to find the trees that we needed to find for this year.
Thanks to these challenges, you may be paying 25 to 50% more for your tree this year compared to 5 years ago. That's according to the National Christmas Tree Association. And that's not the only holiday price hike.
Everything that you'll see at your typical Christmas tree stand, from the trees themselves to the tree stands to the lights, even the lumber has gone up in price and is harder to find.
Also, the tree stands have gone up. There is a shortage of resin. They're having a hard time finding enough plastic to make the tree stands. Of course, the price of lumber. All of the stuff we use to build our shacks and our A-frames out here. We did actually have to raise the prices this year.
For some customers, that might mean a little modification.
Are you changing your Christmas tree buying habits this year at all?
A little bit smaller.
Smaller tree, but the joy still big.
Do you think the magic is still alive here?
I think there's no question. The magic is still alive. You just have to look up and look around, and New York will take care of it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.